Hello there, I am Electrovenom from what you've seen in the title. Today we're going to talk about another horror game. Much how we went over a quick take on Slender, today we're going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. And what makes Five Nights at Freddy's an interesting game as itself. The answer, well, watch the video and you'll find the answer. So welcome to the Electrovenom edition on the game review of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 5, not including Sister Location because I don't care about Sister Location. And by 1 through 5 I meant 1 through 4. Well, here you go. Welcome to dramatic intro. Here you're about to hear about a game that I don't actually find interesting or fun, but the lore is pretty dang good, so here you go. Now, what exact terms of gaming does Five Nights at Freddy's achieve? Well, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about the lore. So, and transition. So the plot of the story goes a little bit like this. 3, 2, 1. Wanted Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Family pizzeria looking for security guards to work night shift. 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras, ensure safety of equipment and animatronic characters not responsible for injury, deaths, dismemberment. $120 a week to apply. Call 1-800-FAZBEAR. Okay, and then there are 4 specific different types of messages that are important to relay right now. Kids vanish at local pizzeria, bodies not found. 2 local children were reportedly lured into a back room during the late hours of operation at Freddy Fast Pizza on the night of June 26. While video surveillance unidentified the man and were led to his capture in the following morning, the children themselves were never found and presumed dead. Police think that the suspect dressed as a company mascot to earn the children's trust. 5 children now reported missing, suspect convicted. 5 children were linked to the incident of Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza, where a man dressed as cartoon mascot lured them into a back room while the suspect has been charged. The bodies themselves have never been found. Five Nights at Freddy's has been fighting an uphill battle ever since convinced families have returned to the pizzeria. Quote unquote. It's a tragedy. The local pizzeria threatened to shut down over sanitation. So this basically all happens in an attempt to imply that the animatronics are possessed by the dead body of children. That apparently makes tons of sense. And so now the children are trying to kill people that come into the pizzeria because that makes tons and tons of sense as well. So that's basically it for FNAF 1. Are you upset or disappointed? Well, you should be because this game sucks. Here you go, kids. The sequel of a game I don't care about. I'm not being biased, but who cares? So FNAF 2 is actually a prequel to the first game. Are you surprised? I'm not sure. Well, they didn't have doors in this game, so maybe. And the scrap designs from FNAF 1 are the withered animatronics from the second game. So if you're not surprised this is a prequel, then, well, you have the right to be, because it makes no sense. Bang! Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the actual sequel. Why does this say part 1 for all of them? Good question. Out of all the games in this series, I enjoyed playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3 the most. Why? Because it had that good horror element and not the more cheesy characteristics. And plus, I like the lore of the story a lot, because the way that Springtrap is actually pretty much just supposed to be a dead guy inside of some animatronic that, like, closed on him. I think that's an amazing, really, story right there. I think it really makes up for the first 2 parts of the story. I'm dying over here. And so, I'm thinking that this game is probably my favorite one out of all the series. It's the best rated. Best story, best gameplay, and best feature mechanics as well. Plus the way that the game works and the atmosphere of the map is also pretty dang cool. Plus the trailer was pretty nice as a nod to the first game and parts of the second game. Plus this game also had Easter eggs and other references to the games and maybe even other stuff. So I'm hoping that you guys will probably play this game because this one was the best out of the series and out of all of them. And I think this one's the best. So I enjoy this one. And I actually like to play this. And... oh, you weren't ready for that, no, were you? Oh, God, no. And the last game in the series, which I'm not going to review, I'm just going to tell you some very things that matter, okay? So, you ready? Really sharp teeth creatures and